Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video we are going to be doing a review and demo on the Kaja Wink Stamp Liner. I have been so pumped to try this out since I picked it up in my Sephora haul about a month ago, so I hope you guys are excited. And without further ado, if you would like to know my thoughts and opinions on this product, then let's just go ahead and get started. Okay you guys, we've got to jump into this because I look so weird with no mascara on. Like, I really do not like my eyes without mascara on and like a full face. It's so creepy to me. So this is the Kaja Wink Stamp Liner. I am pretty excited to try this out. It seems pretty straightforward. I got it in the shade Ink Black, so I'm pretty sure that's the only one it comes in. I love the packaging of this product so much. I think Kaja has some of the cutest packaging, and their products are pretty fun and innovative if I'm keeping it real. I have tried their, what is it, like the mousse primer, and I will link that up here if you really want to check it out. But I thought that was so cool and so fun, so I'm super excited to try this today. It gives you a little card that kind of tells you what to do. It just says, for a perfect wing in seconds, stamp, position the wing shake stamp at the outer edge of the eye and press down firmly. The wing should connect to the lower lash line, creating one continuous line. Use the eyeliner pen to draw along the lashes and connect the wing. Shake well before use and repeat on the other side. So that seems really stinking easy, and we're just gonna hop into this because I really think it's pretty self-explanatory. Before I do though, I do just kind of want to see obviously how it looks on my hand, so I'm gonna shake both things up. It didn't say which thing to shake up, so I'm gonna do both to be safe, but I think it should only be this. Do you hear the clicking? Or like nothing, but to be safe. And now that I have brought you into this extremely close-up and flattering thing of me, let's go ahead and see what the liner itself looks like. So it looks like your standard felt tip liner. The packaging is matte black with some purple writing, and then let's just see. So here is the stamp itself. It has it labeled for right and left because obviously that is going to matter based on the way that the wing is done. And if you can see that, that's what the stamps look like. I'm pretty excited. Let's go ahead and take a thing. Oh, I almost actually don't even know. Here we go. This would be how it would look. It looks kind of chunky, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then this one would go like that. That one looks a little bit better to me. Maybe I moved. Can you guys see? Of course not. So this one got a little chunky. I may have moved where this one looks a little bit better. I don't know. I feel like this could be good, especially for beginners, because wing eyeliner can be super tricky, but I think it definitely depends on the type of eyeliner you use. Before I actually get into demoing this, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know a couple of my favorite eyeliner products, just in case you really don't want this, but you want to know how I achieved my wings and things like that. So my first and favorite eyeliner product that I definitely think is top tier is the Hank & Henry, I think it's called the Slick With It liner. It's absolutely bomb. It's phenomenal. It never leads me astray. I have nothing bad to say about it. My wings look flawless every time I use it, and it is a one swipe pen, which hardly ever happens for me. I'm never that lucky, but with the Hank & Henry one, I am fabulous. If I go for a potted liner, I love the Pretty Vulgar, I think it's like the oh my god, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's something in like a gel pot. It's absolutely phenomenal. And then for eyeliner pencils, I highly suggest either the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencils or the Marc Jacobs highliners. I will link all of those down below for you as well, along with this product, of course. So if you want to check out something else because you're like, girl, I don't need no wing stamp, which is totally fine, then you can definitely check those out, and I think those are phenomenal. I will link a brush as well for the potted liner that I think is absolutely phenomenal. I just can't remember the brush name off the top of my head, but I will link that as well. So moving into actually trying out this product. So I'm going to start with the right side, and we are literally just going to try and stamp this on and see how it works. So it says it should connect with the lower part, which looks like it hopefully, oh my gosh, will be right here. I feel like if you're not paying attention, because when I started lining it up, I was like facing it more down, which I don't think would do me any good. So I think the big thing is obviously just to make sure that you're paying attention to how you set that on your eye. I hope you can see it. like that. I feel like you really gotta watch the angle or you're gonna play yourself. I think that would be the only really difficult thing about this. So we're gonna go ahead and do it, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it looks bad. I'm gonna put the cap on these so I don't jack anything up. It's not as pointy like as I would typically make my wing liner, but we're not gonna shit on it just yet. We're literally gonna keep going. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and attempt to that was me being hella meticulous. That's honestly, you guys, that's not that bad for what, a few seconds. I actually want to, real quick, I'm not gonna talk you guys through the other side. I'm gonna set a timer real quick and see how long it takes me, honestly, to do the stamp and then do the thing. Hopefully I don't play myself, but I'm gonna do it real quick, because why not? Like, what else are we doing here? We're just hanging. Or act like I don't even know where my stopwatch is. Okay, it's on 0. And start. Okay, so before I take the time to clean it up, I'm gonna stop it. It took me 1 minute and 15 seconds to do that. Now again, ignore this because I blinked, girl. I blamed myself. I blinked so hard. So ignoring that aspect, and I will clean it up in a minute, I promise. But they're different. Like, this one is a little bit thicker, like the stamp part itself, so therefore my eyeliner in general is thicker, where this one actually, for some reason, is smaller, which I don't know how I managed to do that. Now, with that being said, real quick, just kind of moving on, I definitely can get this one to match this one, which is what I'm gonna do really quick. Okay guys, so I just went ahead and put on some mascara so I could finally look like I had some actual lashes here on camera, and I touched them up just a bit, as you can see, primarily to make them look a little bit more even, and then I actually kind of made them a little bit more pointy just because that is my kind of personal preference there. I don't like mine to be too rounded like the way these ones came out. I felt like it was pretty easy to make them pointy. Obviously they're not quite as like sharp as I would normally like, but at the same time, with the way that the stamp works, I don't really want to bring my eyeliner out to here with this particular look. It's just kind of not my vibe. But these are what the wings look like. Overall, I think they look pretty dang good. They are pretty stinking similar. They're definitely not completely even, but in all honesty, I don't know when I have an actual like even eyeliner day. Like I just can't even really recall a time. I can get them pretty stinking close. Okay guys, so let's give you my thoughts and opinions on this product real quick. Let's wrap this up. First things first, I want to say that far away on the viewfinder, I think the wings themselves look really nice. I think they are close enough where you can't tell that they're, you know, sisters not twins, and I definitely think it looks really natural. It doesn't look like I had a really rough liner day where I ended up doing way too thick of a wing liner because I was trying to make them even or something on my more natural makeup day. So I do like that. I like the way that it's showing up in the viewfinder and on my mirror here in front of me. And with the products themselves, let's start with the stamp. So I think this is pretty nifty. Obviously, I think that there is a learning curve to it because when I look at the stamp itself, it's not like it's like super pointy and straight, but definitely the way I was using it made it appear a little bit more round. I definitely think that the more you use this, the better you're gonna get at it, because obviously I was a little nervous at first because if I stamped it down and it was completely wrong or facing the wrong way or something like that, like I'd have to remove a lot of the makeup around my eye to to start over. So I think that's the only thing. I definitely think that the more you use it, the better you're gonna get at it. I think as an overall, the stamp was easy to use. I think that you can obviously put your wings in different spaces depending on your personal preference, whether that's more straight, more up, whatever it may be. I definitely think it's nice and opaque, and yeah, nothing really bad to say about this. It does what it's supposed to do, which is to put a triangular stamp on your face. With the liner pencil itself, honestly, you guys, more impressed with this than I thought it would be. I literally thought this was going to be crap. I'm not going to lie. Most of the time when you get like eyeliner pens that come with something else, they're not very good. Proof is in the pudding. You guys watched me do it. I was able to pretty much get at a minimum the outline of the entire top of the line, which for me is probably the most nerve-wracking and difficult part when doing a wing eyeliner, is making sure that you've got it going all the way, that it's nice and even, you're not really having any lumps and bumps, and then you're having to fix the eyeliner so much that obviously you have, you know, a whole black eye, for example. So I thought that was pretty good. What I will say, and I'm gonna compare this to my Hank and Henry liner because obviously it is the same thing, like a felt tip liner. This brush is more stiff on this product. It's not as bendy or as movie as say my Hank and Henry liner. And the reason I mention that is because when it comes to using the tip of this to get detail work down in here, if you're just trying to get like a little tiny section, the tip doesn't get as quite as saturated because it's not as bendy, and then therefore it actually, like when you're just trying to like draw like this with just the tip, it's a little bit harder because it's not moving as much as I would like, I guess. With that being said, that just means you kind of need to like lay it down a little bit more flat and come in at an angle to do the work, which is not a bad thing, but it can be a little more nerve-wracking, especially if you're a beginner, because you feel like you have more room to make a mistake. And as you guys saw, I made a mistake today. I blinked, and because it was laying like that, I hit more of my eye. That's totally fine. Don't let making a mistake deter you. It's so easy to clean up, you guys. It's just makeup. It's not that deep. Believe me, been there, done that. But I will say with the pen, it was overall pretty stinking easy to use. It dried down matte. It is very black, very opaque. I am not concerned with you seeing anything, and it's not like I had to work super hard to get it this way. And when I took it off my hand, the line I drew earlier, I actually had to scrub a bit to get this off. The stamp portions came off pretty easy, but I had to go over it a few times to get the liner itself off my hand, which, I mean, that is something that I really do appreciate, because you definitely don't want, like, if your eyes are more watery or anything like that, or if you get irritated, you definitely just don't want your eyeliner freaking running everywhere. So yeah, you guys, as an overall whole, I think this is pretty good for what it does. I definitely think that if you don't need help with wing liner, like if you're comfortable using your, you know, potted liner or your felt tip liners that you already have, I don't think this is something that you need. I definitely think that if you're a beginner and you're more nervous, that this could be a really good place to start, because obviously it's doing a minimum of about half the work for you, and you can really just practice kind of shaping them how you want to, and that can maybe help you use just a pen later in the future. So yeah, guys, anyways, that is all for today's video. I definitely would recommend this product. I think it's pretty cool for what it is. I mean, it truly just does have one purpose, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the product down below, and if you think you would try it out. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and if you hit that notification bell, you will never miss an upload from me. Last but not least, you can also come follow your girl on Instagram at Alyssa and Pope, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!